you. My name is TeresaLouise, and today I'm going to pick out fabric for some patterns that I picked out yesterday that I will be doing hopefully this year sometime. Not sure what time, when, what month, or anything like that, but I thought I would just come on live for a little while and see if you guys wanted to chat and take a look at some fabric. So let me bring my other device up and see who comes on with us. Hey, Kim. Hi, Mary. How's it going? How's it going, Kim? Hello, Nancy. Kim, did you make it back from your little outing today? And did you find your fabric? Hi, Vicki. Hi, Melina. Hi, Melina. Sorry about that. Hi, Patty. What's new with me? Let's see. Not much. Oh, thanks, Mary. Hi, Mary. Mary says my hair looks pretty. I put it down. But I have my clippy just in case it starts bugging me, and I'll put it back up. Hi, Vivian. No, you're not going to go now? You're going to go run errands? So I don't know how well you're going to be able to see the fabric, but I might have to move you around. I don't know. So yesterday, if you joined me, I was picking out patterns, and so a few of you said that you would want to see how I pick out the fabric. So I thought I'd come back on and pick out some fabric. So majority of my fabric is over here, although I do have other fabrics over there that are in bundles already that I've received. So I might go over there and look in that a little bit too. And then of course I have all the batiks, but I am not planning on doing a batik quilt. Well, except for that fabric that I got from Becca. I might do a quilt with that, but so maybe I might do one of these quilts with that. So I might go get it. And hey, I do not know what happened to my video from Sunday. It's just totally gone. The video where I did the rice bag for a seam press, there was I opened the Sew Sampler box, and then I also showed you the fabric from Becca. I cannot find that video. Oh, wow. Hi, BJ. BJ says the Cupid box is open for pre-order if you're interested. You know, I haven't gotten the Cupid box at all. I usually get the Halloween box and the Liberty box, or I try to get those two. Drinking tea. My mouth, I get so thirsty when I'm all this talking. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. So I said hello to BJ. Hello, Shelly. Patty said they can wait, so she's not doing chores. Yes, yesterday was fun. I had fun, but I am gonna for now on, we'll do it a little different when I do giveaways. Like you'll have to guess a number that I'm thinking. I think that'd be a little fairer because everybody's internet is so different. And then maybe just one gift per person. I didn't even think about that. So anyway, I hope nobody had any hard feelings. Hi, JB. How are you doing? Yeah, so I don't know. I was thinking maybe redoing that video maybe tomorrow. Um, Especially that rice bag tutorial, maybe doing that one more time. Um, and because there are some people that weren't on the live that probably would like to see the rice bag, right? Let's see. Hi, Diane. Kim got 2 bags, scrap bags, one with 10 fat 8 pieces for $5.50 and one with red white stripes over 1.75 yards for $5.50. Wow, good deal. Hi, Gia. How are you doing? Oh, you're driving. Well, be careful. No typing. Your credit card is hiding. I was thinking about your colors. I might have like the cream. I think I do have some Petite Creamy, but I don't have green. And yeah, I don't have green Petite. Let me see. Anyway, I might have a cream that would work for you. All right, I might have to bring you closer. Okay, so let's look. Oh, you did? Okay. She said she found the batiks that she wanted. So when I look at a pattern, the first thing I kind of look at, like this is the pattern I'm looking at. And what do I like about the pattern? The colors that are drawing me, or is it the pattern? First thing that draws me is the color. And then the next thing is the pattern. Okay. And this is called Rose Garden. And it's from Fat Quarter Shop. You may remember it from yesterday. And this is the rose block right here. So I might want to try and duplicate the colors that are on this, or pick some different ones. I'll have to look and see if I still have the fabric that came with this. And if I do, then I can just use that. The other thing I look at is the size of the quilt. So let's see, what's this quilt going to finish at? So this quilt is 55 by 55. So that's a nice big baby quilt, or even a lap size. Is that big enough? Is that how big you want it? Or do you want it bigger? Do you want it to go on your bed? So I have to figure that out too. Is it going to be something that I'm going to just want to keep it this size, or am I going to want to make it bigger? I typically want to go bigger. So if I want to go bigger, then I got to figure out how much more or how much bigger I want, and then how much more fabric that's going to take. So then you got to do some math, right? And so I think for this video purposes, without doing the math, I'm just going to go with what I need for the pattern. So let me look first and see if I can find the layer cake pieces that went with it. And also you have to look and see what else you needed with this. So I need 2 1/8 yards for the background and inner borders, 1 1/8 yard for the outer border, and 5/8 for binding. This was the, oh, no wonder I like it. It's Lala Boutique. Bloomington Collection. Okay, that's over there. Is it over there? No, that's over there. Okay, let me go get that. I do have that fabric. So this was the fabric. And she is one of my favorite designers. Also, it would be really easy for me to make this larger because I have a lot of her other fabric lines and they all kind of match. So that's one good thing about using a layer cake that is by just one designer, is you don't have to pick the colors and so forth. So, yeah, that would be really pretty. So if I'm going to use Lala Boutique, then I definitely want to make this quilt bigger. So then I would say go look and see what other fabric I have by her, and will it match, be close enough? Is there pieces in there that I can pick out? And they only need to be 10 by 10. So let me look here. See what you guys are saying. Diane said she would pick her own colors. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Heather. Hi, Kathleen. Hello, Diane. Hi, Beverly. Let's see. Hi, Marla. Oh, yes, my husband is working on something, so you'll probably hear the hammer. He's doing leather work, which I'll have to show you guys. That it looks so cool when he gets done with it. But I hope it's not too annoying. He is downstairs. Yeah, Diane says she hates to make quilts smaller than a twin. I know, me too. So I might add, hi Brenda, definitely going to add some onto this. Kathleen wants to know, when I buy a pattern, do I pick the material or do I pick from my stash? Both. Sometimes if I'm picking a pattern at a quilt store, um, sometimes I will just go ahead and pick some fabric out while I'm there, but most of the time when I see a pattern, something will click in my head that, oh, that would look really good with the fabric that I already have at home, but I will still look at it like for the background, and I kind of know how much background fabric I have at home, and if I don't have enough, or maybe I want a different kind, then I'll go ahead and pick out the background fabric. But for the borders and binding and the main fabric, the print fabric, I usually pick it from home. These patterns that I'm looking at right now are mostly all ones that I got in the Sew Sampler box. Hi, June. Brenda says her man is interested in trying leather work. Yeah, he's making sheaths, that your knives go in. I did the artwork for him and then traced it on. Like I do the artwork on a piece of paper and then I use tracing a tracing paper and then put it on the leather for him, and then he either burns it in or pounds it in, or he's doing the I think he is, well, I'm not sure what process he's in right now. Actually, he's using a hammer, whatever he's doing. Hi, Jim. Yes, he's punching holes for the lacing. That's exactly what he's doing. Thanks, Heather. Hi, Nana. How are you doing? I saw you earlier today. Hello, Terry. Oh boy, Terry's roofers were there all day ripping the roofing off, so she doesn't hear my husband at all. Yeah, I haven't tried the leather work myself, but I would be interested in trying some of it. Um, it was a lot of fun collaborating with him on this design, and I can't wait to be able to show it to you guys. It's really cool. Hi, Sarah. Yeah, I really like it when my husband has something to do like that, you know. And he has made quite a few knife sheaths, but he hasn't embellished them really. And I told him that he had to get those back out, and I'll draw up some patterns for him, and then he can, tool the leather work. He did use my wood burner for some of his leather work, and he said, "Oh my God, I wish I would have known about that before." He goes, "It works so well." He collects them. He collects knives. Diane made a purse from leather. The design is pretty much done. So I think he is putting the snaps on, and then he's putting the holes in around to do the lacing. So, okay, let's get back to this. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I think I have enough. I think I would use this. I have quite a bit of this. This will probably be enough for the backing. And this is, it's kind of a cream color, and it's cream with little white roses. It's really pretty. And you're not going to be able to see it, but I'm sure. So I could use this for the background. I'm pretty sure I have enough for that. Um, okay, let me see. Also, what I do with the pencil. So, what size is the... So what I do is I'll look and see what size this quilt is going to be before I put borders on. And it's going to be 42 by 42. So 42 by 42. And that's if I do 3 blocks across and 3 blocks down. So what I could do is do one more set of those. If I did one more set of those, that would give me 84 by 84. That would be a good size. And that's before the borders. So basically, I'm doubling, no, not doubling, I'm times 4ing it. So I would need So for this pattern, I would just have to times everything by 4. Okay, does that make sense? Yep, 3 more sets. Exactly. I'm going to put this up here so I can see it. Oop, I'm spinning. The other thing I like to do is I probably won't like use all of this white. I'll go in my white stash that's left over from other projects, and I will mix them. So I have a scrappy uh, backing, or not backing, but scrappy um, background. Sometimes words take a little while, you guys. So I like to do that. That way I use up my stuff. And all my whites are pretty close to the other whites. So like I have like 1.5 yards each of these. And they're white on white. And this one has like a little leaf with cherries patterns on it. And these are just like little snowflakes. This one is a little white, more white than this one. You could probably see that. But that's okay. I think that since this quilt is scrappy anyway, because you're not using the same color throughout the whole one, then why not? And I've done this several times. Okay, so now I know that I need 4 times the amount, or 3 times the amount that I originally needed. So this pattern, I think there was 10 of these. So I need 40. I need 40. So a full layer cake would be better for this. So do I have a full layer cake that I could use? I might. Let's look. These are my layer cakes. This is the one that I used on the Dresden. So I probably don't want to do that. Spring Song by Shelley Cavanagh. That might be pretty. What did I do with that pattern? And it's similar to the colors. A little brighter, but that still might be okay. So that's a maybe. This is just part of a layer cake. This one's just all blue. That might look good too. Yeah. I have a lot of partial ones in here. That one's all blue. This is Baby for Babies. Here's a pretty one. This might work. Ooh, yeah, these are big flowers. So that might turn out kind of similar. And then I wouldn't have to use this. Yeah, it's kind of similar. Let's see, do I only have one of those? This one's all red. Life on the lake, boats and stuff for boy quilt. That's a no. That's a no. So maybe this one or this one. I'm going to take this one out. The big flowers? Yeah, it is. Hi, country gal. I don't have that many layer cakes. Yeah, I do have a lot of charm packs, though. So I could do that if I could find a 4. I have a lot of charm packs. If I could find 4 that were the same. But that depends on what the cutting is. That might not work. So you have to look at that too. If you're not going to use layer cakes, you have to look at what you're cutting. Yeah. One of them I need 2.5 by 6.5. So charm packs wouldn't work. So maybe this one. I used to get charm packs or layer cakes from Missouri Start Quilt Company when they, quite a few years ago, they always put them on sale for like 20 bucks. Yeah, this one would be really pretty, you guys. It's even got this lavender color. Yeah, that might work. The only thing is, on this pattern, for this block here, they're kind of like a slate color, black on the black side, or brown, and that layer cake doesn't have any of those in there. So I would have to, all right, let's go, let me grab the other Layla Boutique. Hang on. Sorry about the light. Okay. Sorry, Willa. I just stepped on Willa's foot. Hold on, we're turning again. So this is Lollipop Garden, but it is not a layer cake, but it is pretty long strips, so there would definitely be enough in it, but it doesn't have any of those dark colors. Okay, but it is close enough to this other Lala Boutique Bloomington. Let's see. Yeah, definitely close enough color-wise. All right. Move those out of the way. see if I can bring you over closer. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey. Mom and Pop's Quilt Shop. Hi. How are you doing? Wow, I've missed quite a few. I don't know if I can catch up. Pull a deep purple for that other layer cake. For the other blocks. Oh yeah, that might work. Some other purples. Has your snow gone down at all? Up there in Canada? I should have put a chair back here. Hi, Joyce. And hello to anybody I didn't say hi to. Hello, Laura Miller. You like the mix of the big and small prints? Okay. No, I don't have 4 layer cakes of the same designer. Hi, Susan. Yes, I don't think there's any purples in this one. No, and also there's not enough of the dark colors in it anyway, so I would still have to pick out more of the dark fabric. And this one, Lollipop Garden, definitely has purples in it. So, all right, let's go back to the other layer cake. And then I will just pick out some accent fabric to go with it. Because I might have to, a lot of these are pretty light. So I could pick some I could go through my purples. There are definitely purples in here, but they're more on the lavender side, and replace all of the browns and the charcoal blacks. Is there? Yeah, there's not brown in this. There is blue. Okay. So, let's see, purples. Or lavender type purples. Kind of on the darker side, probably. That would work. This one would work. This is a fat quarter. But I want to do a mixture, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll be 4, 8, 16 of those blocks. And I might be able to mix some brown in there. What do you guys think about purple and brown? And this brown matches. That might be all right. Let's see what else I have over here. So typically what I do is if I'm trying to match up a certain color, like purple, this purple, I'll just take this and kind of go along all my fabric and see if I can find something that is close and kind of has the same type of, I'm so sick of that scamming phone callers. That has a similar type feel to it, you know, print. Like I do have a solid over here that would go well, but I'm not really into solids. And then these are my fat quarters up on top here, so I could do the same thing. I'm going to go through those and see if I can find anything purple or maybe brown. I could even do green. There's quite a bit of green in here. All right, let's see about green. Green might be better than the brown. Let's see if I can find a similar tint. Let's see, green. Here's a green. That green might work. It's pretty close to the same green. Might work. Then I just kind of start pulling some out. Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to use them. This might maybe work. So now that I have these two, now I'm going to try and kind of stay in the same color family as this green. Let's see. But I want to pick the dark ones. I have a bundle of purples and greens here. I could pull from it. Yeah, that might work. Actually, I think this whole bundle right here would kind of go with this layer cake. So let's see. It's got the same greens in it and the same tone of purple. But I would put, this one has yellow. I'd probably pull the yellow out. But this layer cake does have yellows in it. So picking your fabric, you know, I really think that this is the fun part, right? It's can be pretty difficult when you're first starting out. But that's when you get, that's why I really like layer cakes and back quarter bundles especially of the same fabric line, because then they take all of the guesswork out of picking your fabric, right? And then the more you quilt, the more you will start wanting to pick your own fabrics. Okay, Heather, go take a nap. Yes, you can easily get stressed out over color. And you got to remember, you're cutting these really small, you know. So think about that too. Fabric looks a lot different once you cut it up and you mix it around. And you just pretty much want, I think if you stay in the same color tone, um, you're that's a pretty safe bet, you know. If you're like, I think oranges and reds are kind of hard to match, but I mean that's just my opinion. I think it's easier. I have an easier time matching warm colors than I do bright colors. Oh, Heather says just because I need one doesn't mean the kids will let me have one. Um, let's see if I find any. Now, be sure if you want me to see your message, put a question mark first before your comment, and then I can find it easier that way. Hi, Joyce. Just woke up. Do a little deeper green. Oh, thank you. Um, Mom and Pop like the shelf setup. Yeah, this shelf setup was already here in the master bedroom already, and they have it drilled into the wall. So I couldn't move it, you know. I mean, I tried. I wanted to put it someplace else, but so this is where it's at. I do need some more shelves though. Um, so I need to, next time I go to town, I'm going to pick some boards up, and then I need those little brackets that the shelves sit on. Oh, thanks, Mary. Yes, green. Everybody likes the green. We're picking out fabric for patterns. Chocolate and lavender ice cream sandwiches. I'm making, I'm picking out fabric for the patterns that I picked out yesterday. And that's the pattern. Purple, you like the purple and brown. Hi, Sarah. Okay. So, I, what about slate? You know, I don't really have any slate. Um, because I'm not really into black in my quilts. I don't mind wearing black. Let's see if I have any. I do have black, but I don't really have that slate color other than maybe this. That might work. That doesn't look too bad actually with the green. Um, let's see if I have anything else that would match this. This is kind of an odd color. It's kind of what I think would think of as like mud. Mood. No. So I don't really have anything that would go with that, but this is a yard, so it might be all right. Let's see. Do I have more? Oh yeah. I got fabric stashed all over the place. See, what do I have down here? So the way I kind of have this set up is these are all fat quarters on the top shelf, and then part of this shelf, next shelf down, are fat quarters and some charm packs. And then these here are all 1 yard cuts. And then everything that's down here on the next ones down are 2 yards or more cuts. And then over there where you can't see, I have 5 yard cuts. So that's how I kind of have it arranged. But I would like to get a couple more shelves so I can stand these up. These down here, I'd like them standing up. They're all on comic board things, and but I don't have enough shelving, so I told myself once that was full I couldn't buy any more fabric, but that didn't work. Okay, so let's go back. Let me bring it down so you can see what I'm doing. So if I'm going to use this layer cake, this brown goes good with some of it. These two do not play nice together, I don't think. This also has blue and pink. You know, I have a bunch of poppy cotton that might match these instead of going purples. Told you I had more hiding. These are all poppy cotton. Doesn't really match that blue. This color might match. This is a good color. Oh yeah, that kind of matches the pink that's in this. That might work. There's a blue. Let's see. So I'm just, I think that'll be too light. Kind of matches. Let's see this blue. No. And these are all big polka dot. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go big polka dot. Might be alright though. Let's see. That color's pretty close. I would consider this layer cake kind of pastel type colors. Let's see this yellow. It's not bad. I wonder how that would look to do those, these blocks, polka dot. Might be kind of cute. That one's pretty bright, so I don't know about that. Let's see. Hi, Becca. How's it going? Oh, they did? Wow. That's awesome. Becca says, oh, wow, YouTube finally put back the thing that lets you go from someone's channel directly from chat. That's awesome. I really miss that. Um, I don't know why they ever gave that, quit doing that. We're looking at fabric. Okay, Kim. Hi, Teresa. Oh, Becca, are you and Tiffany coming on tonight? Or not Tiffany, Stephanie. Okay. Oh, you're not. Okay. I thought you guys were coming on during the sometime during the week. Yeah, I think you have to be on the, let me look. I think you have to be on a laptop. I'll click on yours and see what happens. No? So if I, okay, you see, Becca, if I click on, so Becca on her name from my phone, it brings up a pop-up window and it says go to channel. So I could go directly to her channel, or I could pin her message up on the top, or I could hide her from the channel. Oh, so she is coming on tonight then? Oh, Yvette canceled? Okay. She canceled again, huh? Oh, that sucks. She must be pooped. Do you know what time? Do you want to know what time she's coming on? Is it 4 o'clock? Because if it's 4 o'clock, then I'll be sure and be off by then. Yeah, normally, but Yvette normally does tonight, but Becca said she heard that Yvette is canceling. Okay, so what do you guys think of the polka dot idea? There are no polka dots in this. That's the only thing. There's no polka dots in that. So I think I'm going to skip the polka dot. I know. Well, darn. Yeah, I'll go look at the Facebook group, but she doesn't usually come on until 5 or 5:30 my time. So it does have some checkered. Let's see. But then I would have to make sure they're the right way. Back to looking at these two. back to looking at the Lala Boutique. Now she has polka dots. I think that is what I just might do, is blend these two together. I think that would be really pretty. And I definitely think I would have enough between the two. Like, I probably wouldn't use this one. I know, and this one is Lollipop Garden. I've been saving it to use, and I'm thinking I might use it on this pattern. And I have a little bit of Bloomington, so I'm thinking about mixing the two. So I think that's what I'm going to do, you guys. Because these, you know, I don't have to make these slate and brown, right? You know, I can pick anything out of there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, then I know I have enough white, and then I'm going to want to pick a border fabric to go with that. And this green will go fine. Now, how much am I going to need for the border? That's right, Becca. I'll just go look over at her Facebook group. She usually posts it there. Oh, it doesn't say anything yet, Joyce? Okay, well then maybe she'll be on. I hope she gets to feeling better soon. I hope she's not sick. Black and white checks? No, 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 no. I want to keep it kind of these soft, muted colors. Oh no. Something's wrong with your mom? Hope she gets to feeling better. Right, just the same stuff. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. So the next thing I'm going to do is I will put all of this together in a project bag so that I don't use it on anything else. Do you like this pattern, Becca? I'll hold it up there. Do you think that will look good with Lala Boutique fabric? Yeah, it's so sampler pattern. The pattern is Rose Garden. Which called for the Bloomington, so it should look good. I think I am going to try and match up. I'm going to open this Bloomington, try and match up some browns. This one's, see, this one's kind of brown. I could use all of the brown ones in here for the, there's not enough of them though. So that pattern, huh, I don't see those cuts in here that they're showing. Oh, this one, okay, and this one. So I'm going to take these out. This one. And they used this one. And I didn't use that one, but I could use that one. Use this one. They use this black, it's kind of a slate color, striped. Makes my eyes go wonky. All right, so I can match, try to match that. This is kind of pretty close. Or I can try to match that brown. No, that's not the right brown. Let's see. Oh, I like that pink. The pink has that brown in it. If only I had some Lola Boutique yardage. Right? Okay, I don't see. Let's see down here. No, not really. There's some more white. Just put that up there. Okay. So what I could do is go through this other pile and pick out ones that will match these. These are all the square blocks, so. Okay. I think I got a plan, you guys. Oh, gee whiz. You want to do it? The pattern, Becca? Well, are you still getting the Sew Sampler box? I don't remember which one this was in. 2020. But I don't remember what month. I'm sweating. Okay, I got somebody asked to join the Facebook. Let me go look at that. Kelly Nelson. You're in. All right. Yeah, got to be careful. You hit this wall back here. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of fabric, Heather. I'm using the long arm to sort fabric out because this is where my long arm is, and that's where my fabric is. And so it's a lot easier just to push the long arm down and use it as a table than to drag everything over there. Okay, Dorlin, hi, bye. I'm trying to read what Becca was talking about, but I don't know who is sick. Oh, yeah, it's hard for parents to do what's best for them. We had a heck of a time with my dad, I'll tell you what. You know, he lived with a friend down in town, so he had his own place, but the, they weren't hardly ever there, and he needed more help. And then he moved in with my brother and sister, or sister-in-law, and he was there for about a year, maybe. And that was about all they could take. And then he moved back in with his friend, and then that didn't last very long. They moved up with my sister, and she let him play the go-between for a while, which kind of helped her because she got a break. But there was a point where she had to just put her foot down and say, you know, you need more help, and it's either you come up and let me help you, or you go to assisted living. So he moved in with my sister, and that's where he stayed till he passed away. She did a good job taking care of him. Hello, Carolyn. Okay, well, you guys, so you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. Now, a lot of times I don't pick my border fabric until I have my quilt all together. Um, you know, so if I don't have the exact color tone I want for that border, then I'll take the quilt with me to the quilt shop and try to match something up. So, but most of the time I can find something that'll work. And I have so many choices with this. I can go this soft pinky rose color. I could go brown. I could go blue. Um, there's just so many choices. Or here's a peach, you know. Chances are I'm going to find something in here that will look okay with this. In fact, I can see one now that's pretty darn close. Um, I can actually see a couple of different choices. Here's a really good one here. If I can get it out. You know, this might work for a border. You know, it's a big flowers, not exactly the same kind of flower, but it's the same color family. You know, like see how that color here in the flower, and then this background color. So that might work. And the green is pretty close too, so I might just keep that out as an option. And I should have like, yeah, a couple of yards there, so that should be plenty. Border 1 1/8 yard, so yeah, that should be enough. All right, so then what I'll do, like I was starting to say, is I will take all these options and put them in a project box or project bag, and then it'll go in the closet in an order. In order. And then now I'm just going to I'm going to go to the next quilt and do the same thing. So my idea of doing this is that I get the fabric moving off of the shelf, because some of this fabric, I've had for, over 10 years probably. And it's probably time to start moving it out. I think you need to rotate fabric. Not that it expires, but and some fabric is just really hard. You're like, that's so pretty. I don't want to use that yet, So you just got to find the right pattern. And like this one, I think this is going to be a great pattern for this Lala Boutique fabric I have. So, okay, Joyce. Yeah, I got to go start dinner here pretty quick too. Yeah, that may work. This may work. Like if I do a white border first around the blocks and then put this on, yeah, it might work. But like I said, I really have to put all the blocks together first, and then I'll put this next to it and see how that looks. I could totally change my mind by the time I get there. So, and I have a lot of other options I could try to pick through too. So, I know, Terry, that's what I do too. Buy fabric that I love and I don't want to cut it. But here's a really good thing I heard one time somebody say: if you cut it and make it into a quilt, then you can see it all the time, because you can wrap that quilt around you and cuddle with it, and then you can play with the fabric while it's keeping you warm. So there's that. Mary has fabric from 1998. Yeah, right. There's the rotting issue. Plus, maybe if you do a wall hanging, or if you do table toppers or something like that, then you can see the fabric all the time, and it's not just in your stash. Because when I was cleaning this room, I'm like, boy, I forgot all about that fabric. When I got those layer cakes out, half of those layer cakes I don't remember at all. So, and that's not good. And Diane wants to see things made of the fabric. Exactly. And before I even started quilting, a lot of this fabric I picked out to make aprons. So a lot of it, I mean, it's still quilt fabric, but I was looking for more of what would look good on an apron, not what would look good in a quilt. So there's that. And or I also picked it out to make bags or wallets, or stuff like that. Okay, if there was something you wanted me to see, because there's quite a few messages here, I just would be sitting here not saying anything. Um, all right, so I'm going to take this fabric, put it all together, all these different options that I picked. I can't wait to get started on this one. And what I'll do is I will also take out the other I don't know if I'm going to use that. Well, yeah, that might be a maybe. It's not really close enough. I'll have to look around. So the other thing I can do is take some of this fabric with me when I go to town and see if I can't find something that matches. It's going to be a while before I do this project, so I definitely have time. There was a was I going to use that green? No, I don't think so. So now I got to put all this other stuff back. Now that I made a mess, and now I'm going to have to vacuum off my long arm because I can't have all that dust on there. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, I think. Does anybody have any questions? My husband has a few hobbies, but he's really started to get into doing some of this leather work, so I'm happy to see that because it gives him something to do because he gets bored so easy. Let's see. Becca posted a video, better health plus birthdays, so we'll have to go watch that. And it doesn't look like any other lives have come on yet, so that's all right. No questions? No, I haven't chosen any fabric for the applique pattern yet. That's on my list. You can't wait to see it. It's going to be a little while. It depends on where I put it into the rotation. I'm going to start finishing up on the Dresden plate. So that's what I'm going to work on this afternoon. And then I have another project downstairs that I can work on when I'm ready to go visit with the hubby. So. Okay, all right. Well, I'll let you guys go, and thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you later tonight somewhere, I hope, if somebody else goes live. Otherwise, maybe I'll be on again tomorrow. All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for stopping in.